There is a person in our community, most communities have one, that can be, I'm not saying all are, but can be an overlooked narcissistic character. This is Lynn Boutier from lynnboutier.com. I'm a certified trauma recovery coach and a hypnotherapist. And I want you to just think for a moment, if you've been engaged in your life in any religious organization, and ask yourself, the figurehead for that organization, the leader, the person in charge, did they have high narcissistic traits? Well, I had experiences at multiple religious organizations of several different faiths. And I can tell you that if you want to find a person who has high narcissistic traits, sometimes you don't have to look any further than the elders in certain community groups. One that's included in that community group would be the elders at a religious organization. They seem to be drawn to them. And I am not saying by any means that all people involved in religious organizations or that hold elected positions in religious organizations or leadership positions in religious organizations are all highly narcissistic. I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that it is widely known that there are certain areas, certain groups, certain institutions, certain careers, certain community organizations that draw narcissistic people to them like a magnet. Because what are they? It's a little brother in the shot behind me. What they're drawn to absolutely is power and control. The way that I found out that I had just one of the places where I had belonged as a member of a church, one of the ways that I found out that the pastor at that church was highly, highly narcissistic was that I was hired to work at that church. I'd been going there as a church member for a few years, but I got hired in to hold a position. And as soon as I was hired into that position, I got to know other staff at that church, and we did talk, and they did share some incidents with me. But what really cinched it for me is that that particular pastor used the F word at me and at the secretary and at other people on staff and acted like a completely different person from the pulpit.